Hey guys, it's me and Glam Goat. Meh, 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 meh. Glam, my amore. Yes, it is the month of amore. And the little pink princess dragon. Oh, hello to everybody out there in YouTube land. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us and seeing makeup. That's right. What are we talking about today, guys? Oh, we're changing our eyeshadow palettes for the month. Yes, we are. And what else, Glammy? Contour. That's right. We had a little problem with the contour. Basically, we ran out. So, we need to pick a new contour. Oh, do we have one? We have plenty. So, you guys go take a seat and let's get this ball a-rolling. So, first off, let's start out with last month's palettes. Okay. My Instagram handle will be below. I pick out 2 palettes every month and, kind of really utilize those 2 palettes because I don't even want to count how many palettes I have, and I want to use them. So this is kind of what I'm doing to try and really get into all of my palettes. So January, in my Instagram, I post, I take selfies. Yes, I have learned how to take selfies. I take selfies and post, the looks that I do with these different palettes. I don't do the same look every time. Rarely really can remember the same look every time. But, if you want to check that out, go check out my Instagram. Plus, there's horses every now and then and just real life stuff, So if you don't, that's cool too. But The Midnight Garden, okay, by Kara, Kara Beauty. This came in the November Fashion Star The Box. And Lord have mercy, is that pretty or what? And the thing is, now I love color, okay? This is whoa, thank you. But I did some really nice neutral looks by just using this side and a couple of these and just, you can get some neutral out of this, but seriously, there's only maybe 4 or 5 shades that, if you want to do neutral. So it's for someone that really likes color. And wow, did I get some looks out of this. I'm sure most of you can tell. Gosh, I need to clean her up before I put her away for the month. Where's my... All right, you guys are on my third eye. Give it up. No, we're going to mute the camera. Be careful. Okay, this shade is called... Oh, I know these have names. And I totally cannot see it. But, this kind of purplish pink shade right here is a topper. And you can tell I hit that hard. You just tap that on top of another shade and it makes it a whole different thing. Just seriously, I really enjoyed this palette. Thank you, Kara Beauty and Fashion Star, for, really allowing me to experience this because it was so fun, really. And y'all know that's my thing. That's my thing. Okay, so the other palette, this one I actually purchased, the Toddy Beauty Textured Neutrals. textured neutrals. You would think it would say that somewhere on here, wouldn't you? But no. It just says like volume 1. Okay. She has a really gorgeous mirror. Oh, dang, I'll be looking good today. Ooh. Ooh, I got some highlighter on now. Look at that highlighter. Oh, she is so pretty. Actually, I think that's an O for a highlighter. The Star Island. She is pretty. I don't know what is going on with this camera. It's like it's either too high or it's too low. It's driving me nuts. And if I try to stop and move it, that'll really mess things up. But here we go. Take a good look. We have the glitters across the top. You know, they're your typical glitters. They last, you know, a little while, and then you have to re-glitter, which is kind of a bummer because this is not really a travel size palette. So, you know, you've got glitters for a while and then you're unglittered. You know? This here, this is your shimmers, which is like my favorite, the row right here. These blacks are like, I can't even describe. Like you can do, I don't even like to do smoky black looks, and they just are intriguing, and they, when used with these other shades, like it just changes the whole ball game, and they blend so nicely that you have to be really careful not to over blend, because it's easy to do. The shimmers, for me, the shimmers lasted all day. They were awesome. I loved them. They were great. Good quality. Really, the formula is really nice. This here we're calling Sequin, and it's basically a matte with some glitter mixed in. For me, that's kind of useless. It's just a matte. If you go to blend it, I mean, if you pack it, if that's all you're going to do is just pack on color, then you'll get a little bit of the glitter, you know, because it just has a little bit of the glitter, and it'll stay and it'll look fine. But if you blend it, the glitter's gone, and it's just a matte. So now, how many times, I don't know, I have to blend everything pretty much. So it's like I have 2 rows of mattes, because I rarely can find a time that I'm going to just pack on and not blend at all, you know. And I'm sorry, but on my lid, I'm going for the shimmers. So not my color, you know, it's kind of boring color wise for me, but I really wanted to get her palette, and I'm hoping that she will, because the formula is great. So I'm hoping that she'll come out with another palette eventually, and you know, that'll have a little more to it, you know. So changing over to our new palettes for February, I got this one out. Now, this is like either my first or second palette. It's the Buff Collection by Pure Cosmetics, and I put a lot of love on this girl. Okay, you can see she has worked hard, and really, she was a favorite for a long time. I think just these 2 dark shades are the only ones that I did not hit pan on. I learned a lot using this palette. Like I used it every day for a really long time, thus hitting pan. And I was thinking, oh, you know, this is February, it's, you know, Amore, she's got all these pinks and beautiful things in here. I'm going to get her back out. And now I know more than I did when I, you know, had her out before. I'm going to be able to do some really stupendous, awesome things with her. And no, she dried up on me. She is so dry. It's not even powdery. It's like dry and hard. She is being retired. She's done her job. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Off into the sunset she goes. Almost had a little tear come to my eye over a doggone eyeshadow palette, and I won't be throwing it away. I can't do that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her somewheres and keep her for a while. And I may go ahead and just take all of that old makeup out. And so she'll be like, thoroughly panned. And, just keep it for nostalgia purposes until at which time I am ready in my heart to just let it go into that great graveyard next to the desk, the trash can. So, anyways, yeah, I had to, that's my first eyeshadow palette to really done, I just, yeah. Okay, so for this month, we got 2 palettes. It's February, so what the heck? The Valentine palette is the company, and the name of this one is Scarlet. And the reason being, come on, open up. Trying really hard to hurry up this. Oh, are you serious? Things fall out all the time. Now, there's no mirror, and it is like a little Morphe plastic feeling. But, look at the pink in there now. I mean, there's some kind of purpley lilacs and some neutrals, and some kind of peachy, but there's some serious pink. And, like I said, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you will see what I do with her this month. And she's a favorite. I've had her a long time. It's good quality. It's not dry. It's kind of like some of them might be a little bit powdery, but I don't have really any fallout. I do my makeup before I do my eyeshadow, and then I just do a little bit of concealer, and just to clean up like my underneath eye where I put eyeshadow under my eye. Sometimes I get a little wild with that, but I tap off my brush before I apply, and I just never really have any problem with that whole fallout thing. So seriously, this is what I have on today. Take a look. I'm not a very good model. Oh, that eyeshadow is so. But she blends nicely, and like I said, she's older. She's probably a couple years anyways. But she's still working good, so, I know they have a shelf life, but my shelf life is when it's dead, that's when it's gone. Otherwise I'm keeping them. ValentinePalette.com. Go check them out. They're not real expensive. They're not cheap, but if there's something there that you really like, wait for a little bit and keep going back and checking. Get on their email program, and eventually you'll catch a sale. I think this sells for like $60. I paid maybe $35 for it because I waited until there was a sale. So yeah, and shipping is like nothing. So, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's like, not expensive. Okay, so let's get into some controversy. We have the Fairy Tales Little Briar Rose. Got this in my Boxy Luxe. Is it a dupe? No, it's not a dupe because it's the original. Hello? They don't have another Little Briar Rose that was not made in China, okay? All of these were made in China. All of the Robin Hood and the Little Red Riding Hood were made in China. So how can they be a dupe? because it's all of them. I mean, if there was some that was made in the US and some that was made in China, then I could see like a little, but no, they were all made in China. Hello. Now, they do have other palettes. I believe almost all of their other palettes are made in the USA. These are not dupes for their other palettes. So how are we calling these dupes? I don't understand. Let me know. Comment below. The thing is, in order to put this in a 25 or, you know, let me see, the $25 box got the 6 shadows, and the $50 box got the, what we got in here? 12 shadows? I do know, yes. And the $35 box got this one too. Like it was a variable, I think. But I could be wrong about that though. I could be totally wrong. But she performs good. Go check out my Instagram. I've got pictures using this. It lasts all day long. I don't have any problems with this. This palette performed just as well as any of my other palettes do. I don't have any other Storybook cosmetics, so I don't know. But, you know, in order to get this in a subscription box, they have to be made as cheaply as possible. And basically, just the book part is very expensive to make. So that's probably half of the money for this right there just goes into the packaging. Did BoxyCharm buy the packaging and then put their own stuff in it? I don't think so. That's not even cost effective. Why would you even do that? Does BoxyCharm even own a lab? I don't know, but there's a lot of controversy on that too. First you hear that they own the lab in China where these were made, but their own, I don't know, is Thailand in China? How does that, is Thailand its own entity? I'm not sure how all that works, but I don't think that the lab that this got made at is the same lab that the BoxyCharm, the new BoxyCharm palette got made at. And I am seriously excited about that palette. It's beautiful. I am on it. Bring it. Give me one. Bring it to me now. Yeah. Happy. And all you people that are like, oh, Thailand, oh, China. If you have more than 10 palettes from different companies or brands, whatever, different brands, you need to go take a look at your own collection, because I would be willing to bet not every single one of them was made in the U.S. Think about it. You know, oh yeah, only all the good palettes. Yeah, chances are real good the good palettes are made in Korea or Italy. You know, the U.S., hello, U.S. hasn't stood for quality in years. So, I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. All right, so guys, that's my, you know, eyeshadow. Now, I basically used up and then dropped and broke up all the rest of my contour that I've been using. So I need to pick out a new contour that I can like work into a bronzer this summer when I get a little more color to the face. So I picked out 3, and I don't want to use a single. I want to try and use some of these palettes that I have. So here's the first one, and probably the one I've had for the least amount of time. It's Pacifica. Smells like coconuts. It's really yummy. I used it a little bit. It's not the greatest quality, but it still smells really good. But it's not like the worst I've ever used either. Mostly I'm just here for this because I've got another blush that I am trying to use up, and then, you know, I would start using this blush. But I actually just did a bunch of swatches, so I'm not even sure how this is going to turn out, but there that is. And I really feel like I need to use this while before my skin gets too dark. So I feel like that might make a good contour shade. It's not real dark, but it's kind of a warm tone. That could work out. You know, like I said, I need to use these things. I need to like poo or get off the pot. Okay, the next one is the Pure Sculptor. And see, this one came in a regular Ipsy bag. This, I believe, came in the BoxyCharm base box. I could be totally mistaken. But yeah, this I've had for a long time. This also has a wonderful smell, kind of chocolatey. I think this would make a great contour in the summer. I could use this for a contour now and then like use it for a bronzer in the summer. This is almost, it's really creamy. It's almost like a concealer. And this is basically a highlighter, which I already, like, I had highlighter on, but I put this over top of it because, you know, there's no such animal as too much highlighter, right? So, yeah, I think this dark one could be contour in the summer. Ooh, look at that. And does it blend? Yeah, I believe it does. That looks pretty doggone blendable to me. And this one, I think I could use for contour now and then use for a bronzer this summer. Where'd she go? Yeah, I think these blend good, you know. I mean, and I'm just doing this with my finger. Imagine if I was using an actual brush on, you know, foundation kind of a thing. So, all right, so it's between the Pure and the Pacifica, or, and this one I've had the longest, the Valentine Palette Contour Palette Limited Edition. So, yeah, I'm not sure though. You know, I went and looked in there, I don't know, about a month ago. And trust me, this has been ages that I got this. But, like this is it's almost like the same thing. This is your highlighter, and this is almost like a concealer. And then your bronzer and contour. And like, so, even though it's been around a while, it's like I took the like the little dried up film on the top of it from sitting around, and yeah, yeah. And she's still just nice and creamy and just, you know, very, very usable, and has a wonderful scent. Some of these better products, if they sit around, now I wouldn't like count on it, but some of them will just like, instead of the whole thing drying up, just a little bit on the top will dry up and it'll like seal the rest of it. That doesn't happen every single time, so like I said, I wouldn't count on it, but it's nice when that does happen, because then you go and you find a palette and you're like, oh, this thing is so old, there's no way it's still gonna be good. But it is, you know. And with the exception of this one, these ones live with their plastic in boxes, etc. You know, I mean, they get kept put up nicely. They're not just sitting out. So make me a comment below. Let me know, which one do you think? I'm kind of leaning towards the Valentine palette since I've had her the longest. But, you know, what do you think? Y'all, give me an idea of, you know, what you're thinking. Comment below. Let me know. Like us. Like the goat. That goat really wants you to like him. So give him a thumbs up. Or, you know, if you don't like goats, ooh, you know, subscribe to the channel, because we love you. We do love you. My people that have been with me since, you know, well, for a very long time, thank you so much. Like, thank you. Y'all know the 21st surgery. Ooh. Yeah, my eyes are going. I have cataracts. So, yeah, basically they're going to lift a piece out of my eye that has the cataract and put something else back in. And yeah, this is starting to get real. Starting to get real. But then I should be able to see. So, thank you guys for, sticking with me. Do all the times of, where is it? 3 times of where is it? And, looking for the third eye and just not being able to find things and reading and putting on makeup. And thank you guys so much for sticking with me through all that. I love you. We do love you. And if you're not already a subscriber, hey, we have dragons. We have pink. We have goats. We have crazy lady. We have makeup. We have fun. What more could you ask for? Hit that subscription button and come along on this train ride. So, guys, love you all just immensely. Stay happy, stay healthy, and until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, wake up dancing, wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.